What up, y'all? It's the homie Dame, and you know what we need more of in anime? Good writing? Not really. Complex and interesting characters? Who cares about all that? Stellar animation and inspired aesthetic? Sounds lame. What we need more of is Chinese girls making drugs. That's why I recommend that you all watch the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. Oh wait, Kasuri is Japanese. In that case, you should watch the Apothecary Diaries, which, you know, it also has the other good things that I mentioned too, but I'm watching it for the drugs. So yeah, today we're talking about the Apothecary Diaries, the new anime that's airing this season based on the manga by Neji and Hinata's long-lost cousin, Natsuhyuga. Now, this is an anime I've been looking forward to for a while, but not because I read the source material or anything. I mean, I have read a little bit of the manga, but for whatever reason, I wasn't really feeling it at the time, and y'all know how I am. I don't pay attention, I forget stuff. I'm like a goldfish. The real reason I was excited for this is because my good friend KL Koma is a huge fan of the manga, and he's been singing its praises for a while now. And if anybody has good taste, it's the manga guru. So go check out his channel and ignore the video on there where he and I are rating anime feet. That was a very strange night. So yeah, I just want to take y'all through the first few episodes of the show while also intersplicing some of my reaction footage in there. As always, if you want to see the full-length, uncut reactions, you can head over to Patreon. The Apothecary Diaries takes place in a fictional country that is definitely not ancient Ming-era China. Nope. Not at all. Just like how Gotham City is definitely not Chicago. We meet our main character, a girl named Mao Mao. She's the daughter of an apothecary, apothecary person. Mao Mao works in a brothel and uses her services to help the courtesans there. One day she's kidnapped by bandits and basically reacts the same way I'm sure all of us would react if we were kidnapped. Damn. Don't you just hate it when that happens? The bandits sell Mao Mao to the Imperial Palace, where she begins her new life as a servant to the Emperor of not China. Despite trying to keep a low profile, Mao Mao's natural curiosity leads her to getting involved when she finds out that the Emperor's children are becoming deathly ill. She investigates the case using her knowledge of drug making, her pharmaceutical knowledge, and she eventually finds out the cause of this mysterious illness. Her clever service gains her the position of a lady-in-waiting to one of the Emperor's favorite concubines, Gyokyo. Oh no, you know who she looks like? She looks like Yai Miko from Genshin Impact. Now, what caught me off guard is that the Apothecary Diaries also takes place in the Jujutsu Kaisen universe. The two shows actually cross over early on in the first episode when Tsurugu Geto shows up. The only thing is, he's not named Geto in this show. His name is actually Jinshi, and he's a eunuch who works as an administrator for the Emperor. And yeah, I was just joking. I hope you picked that up by now. It's funny because they're both long-haired Asian people. Okay, I just found this out after I recorded all that, but the actor that voices Geto, you know, Takahiro Sakurai, actually voices Jinshi in the CD drama of the Apothecary Diaries, so like that was low-key one of the best jokes I've made in a while, and I didn't even realize it. I was just trying to be stupid. And so, Mao Mao begins her life as an attendant to Lady Gyokyo, in which she finds herself getting into a bunch of wacky Detective Conan mysteries. Whoa. But this is the basic premise of the Apothecary Diaries. Obviously, there's a bit more to it as it goes on, but that's essentially what you're getting into if you start the show. Which you should, because it's really good. Mao Mao is just such an amazingly likable character. She's smart, snarky, relatable, and she has a yandere-like obsession with drugs. And that sounds like a joke, which, I mean, yeah, it's played for laughs a lot in the show, but it also tells you a lot about what Mao Mao's mindset is like as a person. One of the best examples of this is at the end of episode 3 when she says this line: "If love makes a woman beautiful, what kind of medicine would it make?" Damn, she always thinking about that grind, bro. How can I get back in the lab and cook something up? Even when it comes to matters of the heart, Mao Mao's always got her mind on moving that weight, growing that green, popping those perks, sipping that lean. That's just how she is, right? It's also how a lot of people I knew growing up in Chicago were too, but that's a topic for a different video. But anyway, I don't want to turn this into a Twitter think piece or anything, but it's really just refreshing to see a female protagonist like Mao Mao. Not to say that there haven't been a bunch of amazing female characters in anime in the past few years, but you know what I mean. This is definitely one of those cases where Mao Mao is not a, you know, hashtag strong female character. She's just someone who's cool and interesting to watch that also happens to be a girl. She doesn't have the patience to deal with people that annoy her. She isn't hopelessly incapable, but she also isn't a perfect self-insert wish fulfillment fantasy. Sure, she's able to solve mysteries easily, and she always seems to make observations that no one else can, but all this is completely believable from what we know about her character. She's the child of an apothecary, and she's worked as one her whole life, so she knows all about medicines and poisons and all types of weird CSI chemical stuff. And she's also lived in a brothel raised by courtesans, so she knows all about the hentai ecchi stuff that people are bound to make Rule 34 of eventually. Huh? Now for real though, Mao Mao is like the main selling point of this show, for me at least. There are people out there who aren't even 1% interested in an anime like this who I can guarantee will like Mao Mao just off the first episode. She's just that endearing. Dare I say contender for best girl of 2023? Where are we at now? Let's see, we got Ai, Shizuka, Ling, Freeren, I don't know, who knows? I've lost track, but Mao Mao is up there as a strong pick. But besides all the dick riding for Mao Mao, the other strong selling point of this show, again for me personally, is the setting. Like I said, this takes place in a fictional country that is clearly inspired by ancient China. This aesthetic is very apparent from the beginning of the show with how people are dressed, and the architecture, and just how people are acting in general, stuff like that. And of course, it's all anime-ified. Like, I doubt many people in the Ming Dynasty look straight out of Genshin Impact, but all that really just adds to the feeling that this is its own unique place. It's similar to the point where there are familiar reference points for people who know about the real-life counterpoint, but it's different enough where they can do their own thing without worrying about 100% historical accuracy. It's the small things like social cues and shows of respect combined with the larger things like the ranking of concubines or the realities of the ancient prostitution system. All these things that help create this amazing sense of immersion. Because the thing is, at least at the beginning, this isn't a very plot-centric show. The first few episodes are relatively self-contained with longer arcs later on, and there are a few overarching narrative threads and character stuff, but yeah, it ain't exactly heavy on all that. It's the charm of the characters and the immersive setting that do the trick for me. But enough rambling, let's get to the part that everyone likes to see, which is a compilation of reaction highlights. Once again, if you want to watch the full-length uncut reactions along with reactions to other shows, you can go check out Patreon. But only if you want to, of course. Ancient China. The apex of civilization. Is that a hooker house? Sign me up. I mean, what? Oh, hell no. That should look like my eczema, bro. Imagine being a mid-concubine. Ning Li. Mao, Mao. It does look kind of strange to hear a bunch of people speaking Japanese in this very Chinese-ass setting. Hey, if that ain't the realest thing I've ever heard, man. That is so true. Ignorance is bliss, bro. Or at least feigning ignorance. Bro, us Asian people, especially in the West, we gotta bring back that concept of the two hands together bowing, bro. Like, obviously Asians in Asia do it, but us Asian Americans over in the West, bro, we gotta start bowing and shit, bro. That shit's so fire. Who cares if the white people make fun of us? Let's all bow, bro. Yeah, she's actually the main character of the anime that we're in right now. If I had to live in any time in ancient history, if I was just forced to, I would choose ancient China. Ancient China. Not the cat ears. Nah, but see, I say I want to go back and live in this time period, but this would be the occupation I'd have. I would somehow find myself being a food taster for some bum. And it's like, ah, shit. Hey. Oh, she on some Walter White. Nah, I fuck with her, man. She's so cool. Oh nah, lock this man up. That's the Emperor? Yeah, he do look like an emperor-ass motherfucker. Dude, oh, Fire Lord Ozai looking at bro. This dude looked like he just waiting for Sozin's comet to show up. I like that she's still homies with her, like, servant, like, one of the working girls, even after she came up. That's a real one. Because some of y'all be fake, dude. Y'all will get the tiniest come up. Like, you get one promotion at work, and all of a sudden you're different. You don't want to hang out with your old friends no more. Dang, she got the Rona. Losing weight and everything. She already looks like a corpse. See, you fed it to her lying down. But nah, these fire everybody involved. Lock them all up. The Emperor should have them all locked up. Nah, the one in the back gotta get locked up because she did a full ballerina twirl before passing out. Oh, they're using that powder she found. Lock them all up, bro. Lock them all up. Man, get him. Get him. Stomp her out. Stomp her out. Oh, nah, she's the realest one. She's the... Bro, one of the greatest MCs of 2023. That's a cool. Wait, that could have been murder. Wait, no, Mama was cold. So she just kept doing it even after she knew. All right, nah, she's tweaking. She's tweaking. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Well, let's check. Dives into her vagina. Hey, hold on. Let's see. Precious consort, wise consort, virtuous. I don't know about that one. Pure consort. Hold on. Let me go back and take a good look. Let's see what the Emperor working with. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know about this, y'all. But everybody else, yeah, okay. The Emperor out here doing his thing. That's a real one. I'm glad she dressed up like the other ladies in waiting now. Like, y'all gotta color coordinate, bro. Like Girl Squad, man. We gotta all go out dressed up, you know, color coordinating. Right, you gotta represent the set, you know what I'm saying? When you run into, what is her name, the Crystal Pavilion, Lady Li Hua's, you gotta, you know, throw up your set. Look at, yeah, they out there like a gang. Oh, it's about to be a gang war in the middle of the streets. Bloods versus Crips. Hold on. 14 is insane. I can imagine. Nah, let me see this Game of Thrones ass family tree. Okay. Empress Dowager. Oh, so she was of this dude's father. Like she was a concubine or a consort, I guess. Lock everybody in this palace up. I don't know what's going on, but everybody gotta get locked up, man. What is this? I don't know what's going on here. Somebody gotta come arrest somebody. Arrest me for watching all this. Arrest all of y'all for watching me watch this. Alright, well, that's the Apothecary Diaries. I'm really loving the show so far, and I hope a lot of y'all are enjoying it too. Let me know in the comments if that's the case. Otherwise, leave a like if you at least enjoyed this video, and subscribe too for more videos about Japanese cartoons and other bullshit like that. Who knows? I don't even know what this channel is about. Alright, peace. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but Studio OLM worked on this anime, and every time I hear about OLM now, I can't help but think about Zom 100 and how like the former staff members were complaining about the studio, so much so that they did a parody thing in Zom 100. But I mean, everything in this show, The Apothecary Diaries, looks beautiful, so I hope this isn't like a MAPPA situation where they're pushing their employees too much, but it's such a common thing in the industry. It's like, I don't know, it might be inevitable or unavoidable. I don't know. Who knows? Don't let that ruin your experience, though. Just go enjoy the show.